Hello everyone, my name of course is Bowling92, and this is a brand new game called Hydroneer. It is a mining resourcing game, and I'll explain how it works really shortly. So, we get this little patch of dirt. This is called Ember's Cradle. We have to find gemstones in the dirt to sell for money. We also have to buy...
Have a gander at ISelm if you want to make more of these machines.
Yes, we have to get these machines so that we can automate the digging portion of it. We have to sell our gems to the castle. So let's get going. So I'm gonna throw a brush down this way. Where's our shovel? There's our... No, that's our lantern. We need a shovel. Okay, cool. Here's our shovel. Alright, so the way this game works is you take the bucket, well, this is the pan, fill the can up with water. Yes, I know I don't have a camera. I don't like showing myself on thing. I'm playing on my PlayStation. So the way this works is you dig. You put the dirt in the pan.
Huh?
You take the brush. You brush the pan, and look, we have our first gem. Issue is we need to. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna need money, like I said.
Huh?
This game's a little weird to get going. And look, we got 2 gems already. Love it. I'm doing it this way so I don't have to refill this entire thing up with water. So we make this go quicker. Would you? There we go. It's so much easier to like physically get everything automated. Okay, and then what we do after that, let's just do one more.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
You. What we do now is we do that. Alright, now let's take this whole bucket. And we'll walk very slowly. to the jeweler. You can also grow plants in this game. We'll get to that later. Alrighty. So I just made $50.
Hey there. Huh?
Alrighty, now we will take this back. Oh, it doesn't spill. Alrighty, so we have 50 bucks. Let's go put the pan back in the water. Let's see if I can take my 50 bucks out. Cool. Alrighty. Alright, how much are we gonna need for this?
I've only got these two machines, but you can make more.
230 and 430. Man, we need a lot of money.
I got the goods.
What do we got over here? We got a grinding wheel, which cuts the gems. We have an anvil, which I'll need later. A furnace, which I'll need later. And pipes, which I'll need later. A map, which I won't need. Okay. Let's put this money in this bucket. See if I can. Hey! Nice shot. Let's bring all of the stuff back to the water, and let's try to make a lot of money. There are different tiers of dirt, too, I remember. I used to play this game on my PC. It came out in 2014, actually. It was made by a small developer. Would you? Alrighty, this is alright. Let's put you here. A lot of gems in there, actually. That's probably why it wasn't working. Let's take you out. Nope. I think there's too much. Alright, let's see. Yeah, okay. There, take it out. Oh, Yes, it's very interesting. Alright, let's pick up the dirt. Let's try to put the dirt in the... Okay. And where did my brush go? There's my brush.
Huh?
So let's... Let's put these jewels in here. We got gold and iron so far. Really should put the stuff on the truck, but I'm too lazy.
One day I will buy
And all of this is only worth $41. Wow, okay. We're up to 91 bucks so far. Let's see if I can... I don't know. It just happens. Yes, it is very slow at making money. It will be for a while. So, the goal of this video is to... Of course, I didn't go in. The goal of this video is to automate this entire process.
Huh?
If I can automate this entire process, then I won't have to dig manually anymore. I can just dig normally. I can automate this whole process. Then I can focus on the actual game itself, which is doing quests and all of that fun stuff. Yes, but this is not like the Moose game. That game I just sat and waited for the Moose to do everything. This game, I physically have to do everything. Oh, look, our first power shard. The power shard power the machines. Big brain on there, right? But the power shards, they power the machine. They power the water pressure for the machines. Turn them on. They cannot be sold. They can just be turned into bigger and better things. Also, the deeper you go, the better the stuff will get. That's like the reason why it's easier to keep it's easier to keep the pan in the water. So all you have to do is dig. Not have to worry about bringing it to the water. You can if you want to. It doesn't affect you either way. I can build myself a bed and stuff. Make the day go by quicker, I guess. Alright, let's take this out. Let's see how much money we're going to get from this. A lot of stuff in there. Okay, well, I see a ruby. I see some uncut ore. And uncut gems, so that's always a good thing. And let's put this on here. $101. Very nice. See, look. Now it gives me 5 points. And like I said, we can't sell those power shards. It don't work. And we're just going to dump all that. Well, actually, no. What we're gonna do is we are going to take this. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna take my money. There we go. So I will explain that to you very shortly, actually. So, does I have enough money?
Add more water pressure.
So right now I have $192. These two machines. This is a drill. This is a harvester. So, what we do is we buy pipes. We hook up the power shard works. I'm explaining everything right now. So we hook up water to these two machines. We put dirt at the very bottom of this machine, right down there. It will once the water pressure works, it will grab the dirt and start chucking out pieces of rock. The piece of dirt. The dirt will go into the harvester. The harvester will spit out the iron ore, the coal, all the power shards, all of that stuff. So I won't have to manually dig anymore.
The deeper you dig, the better the resources.
Does that make any sense? I take these pipes. See this pressure tank? The pressure tank is where we put those blue shards. Okay, what question do you have? In total, the machines are $700 for both of them. And that's not all the machines I need. The other machines I need are in the city. But once I get the $700, then we can go and make the pipe network. Yes, you can say that that's the whole point of automating things. Because this game also has other things to do, and you can't just sit around and do this all day. You have to make jewelry. You have to make... You can make swords. Is there dirt in there? Is that what I'm missing out? Yes, I do watch Forged in Fire. It's a great show. Okay, let's see what we got this time. I'm trying to average 100 coins per trip.
Hey there.
Like this one didn't work out that well. We did 60. Perfect. So what are we at? We are at $256. That is $320. But we need to. We're gonna buy the bigger one first. But the bigger one I can put dirt underneath it, and it will mine it for me. So all I have to do is just put water in it. Really need some more of the power shards. Yeah, Fortune Fire was a really good show. Just ran out of ideas. That's why there's no new episodes. Okay, let's bring you out. Let's grab you. Grab some dirt. I need some more power shards. We haven't gotten any in a while. That's good at least. Hopefully we'll make some money off this one. So we can buy...
For honest prices. All appraisals by weight.
Alright, 83 is not bad. Isn't there a sprint button? I thought there was a sprint button. There we go, inputs. Alright, there's a sprint, but I don't know what it... Oh! Okay, you just have to hold it. Got it. Okay, and drop. So we've got 256 plus that. Oh, would you guys just... There we go. 339. Can we buy this one? We can. Alright, cool. Now I have the iron harvester. We're gonna put you over there. Actually, no. We gotta.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll put you right there. So basically, the dirt would go into that, come out here. We'd have a bucket right here, and it would just spit out all the things that I'm doing right now. Where did I leave my bucket? There we go. Okay, so we have a total of $19. We need a total of $430. So what I'm doing is I'm buying the machines first, and then I'll buy the pipe. Does that make any sense? Anyone have any questions?
Huh?
Well, they're super.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Alright, let's... Hey, look, a power shard. Correct. You need water to pressurize the pipes to make the water flow up the pipes and into the machines. And once they're in the machine, once the water is in the machines, it will. So basically, what I'm doing right now with the dirt, putting it into the pan, the other machine will do that for me. It will drop it into that machine, and then we would put this bucket under the machine, and all of these little gems will pop out. So I don't have to literally do anything. But we need $430 to buy the other machine. Then what we can do is we can set up the machine and then figure out how much pipe we're going to need for the machine. Excuse me 1 second. So the reason why my hole looks so weird is because I'm trying to dig down enough.
You know, digging deeper will get
So
you
the
the
reason
best
why my
results.
hole looks so weird is because I'm trying to dig down. Because I want to get to the bottom of this little critter. Because the further down you go, the better the resources are. So I want to get to the bottom of the area so I can get the better dirt to put underneath the machine.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Sorry, chat. Gonna have an important phone call. That's why I'm not talking right now. So I didn't want to pause the stream because of it. So yes, I've played a lot of different games. They're actually all on my channel. And we are not at a campground, we are in a city. I will show you this city once I get enough money to make this automated. We have to go to the other city to get other aspects of the automation. I'll be back.
Huh?
Handcrafted product fetch hefty prices. are appraised by multiplying the base price by its weight.
The deeper you dig, the better the resources.
Alright guys, sorry about all that. We now have enough money for the other machine. So that's $51, this is $36. Alright, so now we have $15. No, I have not played Supermarket Simulator. Alright, cool, that works. Alright, so the only issue we're gonna run into is this thing has to be higher this thing has to be higher than this thing. Alright, that actually could work. We're getting closer, chat. We're getting very, very close. Oh, actually, hold on. We are gonna move this. Alright, I need to figure out this pipe situation first before I do anything with that. Alright, so the cool part about this game is it lets you put things down, so you have to figure, so you know how much. Alright, we're gonna need some of this. I need some of this. We need some of this. Oh, to answer your question about the bed, so you can have a bed. Alright, so we need $232, roughly. And we're also going to need a grinding stone, dull shovel, another dull shovel. These are all dull shovels. And then it's a hand sorter. We're going to need this as well. Alright, so let's get $232 so we can buy all the pipes that we need. Anyone have any questions at the moment? Okay, what? We are going to do we're going to automate this. Then we're going to go to this actual city itself. We're going to find a bunch of quests to do. Because this game actually has a story to it. But before we do that, we have to 100% automate everything. Meaning we have to sort all the materials, get them into their own little casting things. Because there are different gems in this game too. We're gonna need a cutter. We're gonna need a scale. We still have a lot of things to do before we actually get to start playing the game. Automating is the first thing, so all we have to do is wait for our bucket to fill up after we get all the pipe work together. Oh my god. But we need $232 to start the automating process. Because we have to buy conveyor belts, we gotta buy more pipes, we have to buy we have to buy combiners. We have a whole little area here to turn into a factory. I also gotta buy that pickaxe later on. Alright, let's see how much money we got. Okay, $175. That is pretty darn good. A lot of power shards. Actually, hold on, what am I doing? It's not that far of a walk. We're at $1.90. Need 132. We are getting there. You're gonna need better dirt. That's why we are. I can't believe I just did that. Better dirt equals better stuff. Better stuff means more money. More money means the game gets progressively easier. Yeah, I'll try not to fall down. That's why I didn't make. That's why I haven't made it that big. Alright, so we need about 30 more. We need about $30 more. This $10 will get us to 200, and we actually need about 40 more actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. And then hopefully we have enough pipes to run the machines. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig a little more. Just have some extra cash lying around, just in case we need extra. Alright, that should be good enough. As long as my tools don't fall in the hole, I'll be fine. As I say that, the shovel almost falls in. Alright, so you see how this guy right here has a thing above his head? He has a quest for us, for money. For extra kinds of... Oh, cool, 150. See what happens when you dig down below? We have $156. So, basically, we have enough money, extra money, to buy extra pipes and stuff. So, hopefully, this will be the last trip that I need to make where I'm the one digging. And I want to have a gander. Okay. Cool. We'll put you over there. Alright, how much money do we got? We got $114 left. Okay, cool. This is a pressure tank. This is where the power shards go. So. And I just realized we need a lot more straight pipe. And this is why I'm gonna be lazy, okay? This is when my laziness comes in. We're gonna put everything on the freaking car. Cool. We have $114. We need pipes. Straight pipes. So, we're just gonna buy $115 worth of straight pipes. Actually, no, we're also gonna need a pickaxe. No, we're not gonna buy a pickaxe, because that's $122. We'll buy a pickaxe later. Okay. So now we have $44. We can buy 2 more straight pipes if I wanted to. The reason why I'm going to be lazy is because I don't feel like walking everything over there. Alright, woohoo! I cannot return things. I think I can sell things. I don't know about that part. But I know I can't. I know I physically can't return. Okay, so let's get a straight pipe. Get a straight pipe there. We're gonna need. What is that pressure pipe? You're not wrong. It is efficient. Oh, how do you open this? Oh, there we go. Perfecto. Alright, let me get my bucket. Where'd my bucket go? Here's my bucket. Alright. Go down. These used to be able to like combine into like one gigantic one. I think I need that machine to do that. So I'm hoping what I can do is I am hoping I need to keep one of these out. I'm hoping what I can do is there we go. There we go, perfect there. Perfect there. Perfect there. Perfect there. Alright, now that is how we power the machine. Now, let's see, I want straight pipe? Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna need this straight pipe here to attach to that pipe there. And this pipe here attaches to that pipe there. And then this pipe here attaches to that pipe there. And this pipe here. I am one straight pipe away from turning this whole thing on. So, what we need to do now is we need to grab the dirt. I'm stuck. I fell into the hole. And we need to put the dirt right there. I think I gotta put one more dirt. Don't fall into the flipping hole again. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put that dirt right there. That should work. Okay, now we're gonna take this bucket and we're gonna try to put this bucket right there. Now let's go buy one more straight pipe and see if this works.
Take a look at my goods.
And ready, set, turn on. It works. Alright, we will let that run. As you can tell, it's not very efficient. It is very, very slow. But I will show you the world. Also, I'm not the best driver, so Alright, we're gonna go to a town. Alright, step 1 of the game of this version of the game today has been completed. We have everything automated as of right now. Next thing is we are gonna need parts. And I have no idea why there's a big dragon over here. We are going to need. I don't need a hand sorter. No, I don't need tool bags or anything like that. We need a saw, a scale, an anvil, and a blacksmith hammer. Yeah, this is what I need. A logic. I don't need a logic one. Do I need a logic one? No, I just need a gem compressor. A smelter. I need a bunch of those. There should be. There's a jeweler over here. See, this guy's got a quest
I need
for
something
us.
specific.
Yeah, I'll get that later. That's housing. Here we go. We need conveyor belts. We need a splitter, a gem polisher, a centralization. Yep. So we are going to need a lot of stuff.
The headpiece is
Yes, we have all this stuff here too.
I'd like you to make me something.
See, he wants a gold bar and a ruby made into a ring, and we get coins for it. That's why we need
Looking for
a scale, a cutter. Actually, need this thing, the magnet stick too. We need that cutter, and then we need this. Yeah, we need this thing as well. But we need this smelter here as well. Water pressure, water attached on a straight pipe to filter water, increases capacity by 20%. That's what we need because that thing.
Take a look at my goods.
Alright, so let's go back to our little place. Yes, we can drive this car in water. Don't ask me how. It's a random game. Okay, let's see how our automation thing has done. I don't see anything on the ground, so... See all this ore here? You see how much easier this is? We need to buy another bucket. Alright, let's turn you off. We're gonna put you in there. Now, like I said, I am lazy. I will drive a big truck just to deliver a bucket of gems.
The shinier
See,
the
that one little, 3 minutes that we were doing it made a $426. You know how long that would have took us to do that by hand? And like I said, it doesn't have to look pretty. It's the first factory never has to look pretty. Oh, crud. There we go. Okay. That's a little too close. It's right there. Nope. Nope. There we go, that works. Arg.
Huh?
I think that's a little too close. Let's see if that's a little. Let's see if that's too close. Yep, that's too close. Ah! Alright, well, that's gonna be enough for right now. Alright, let's grab my money. Let's go to town. Perfect. So we have 452 bucks. I'll let that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's. Okay, let's grab. They got dynamite here? Something we don't need. Alright, that's $1,000 for that. Alright, let's grab the scale, because that's what we're going to need. We're going to need a chisel. I can't even afford that yet. Aha! Yeah, I get in trouble for stealing. Okay, I don't need a lantern. What is this? Okay. An anvil. Yes, there are
Come have a gander.
side quests, there are main quests, there are a whole bunch of.
Looking for something?
Yes. Okay. Perfect. All right. Now let's go home. All right. Let's go see what our little. I see gems on the floor. I don't like gems. Oh my god! You see everything that's in there? See, look at the little power shards. There's an uncut emerald right there. Also, with all of the gems, if you polish them up and then get them cut, they're worth more. Like there's a sapphire that's uncut. Okay, let's turn him off. Ah! Now let's see how much this is worth. You know what? I'm actually just gonna run up there. Okay, let's see. See, look, $688. That is a lot. Okay, I think that's a little too close. Let's find out. Yeah, that's a little too close. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now let's start buying. We're gonna go back over there. We are gonna start buying conveyor belts. Now, why are we gonna buy conveyor belts? So we can make a little factory. And like this place is pretty cool because you put an ore there, bar like a bar there, or a gem here, a gem there, and you can basically make yourself a sword or a ring or a necklace. See, we can do this.
Huh? 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 Huh?
See, look, you can make a sword, an axe, a better sword, ring, bigger or necklace. A lot of gold in this one. Alright. Let's take this $600. Let's go get some conveyor belts. Well, it's a medieval game. Alright. Well, we'll put that in there. We're gonna take whatever money I have over here. I'm gonna add it to that. So I have $803. Okay, I know I'm gonna need.
I got the goods if you got the cash.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna need more than that. But first, I know I'm gonna need one centralizing hook,
Come have a gander.
one gem polisher, and that's $924. All right, and I know we're gonna need straight. Okay. If I remember correctly, also, I think there's some shops up this way. There's that shop. Yes. This place is weird. I forgot about this. This also has a gem compressor, a logic smelter. It's got some lamps, it's got readers, hooks. It's also got some nuclear. Literally, you can buy nuclear bombs in this game. I gotta remember how to put all, because you need all these machines for stuff. I really don't remember how to do any of it. What's over here? You can buy a cottage? Interesting. Whoa. What is okay, Priscilla? Oh no, the machine died. I can do some research and figure out how to make it work. Alright, so the machine dies, we have to repair the machine. Let's go get some money to buy repairing machine thingies. What are you gonna need?
This for me.
You want an iron bar, okay. Okay, let's see. We got
No, these items are appraised by multiplying the gross price by
$675. Hey, you make a lot of money. Alright, we're gonna go buy some repair kits to repair the machine so then we can get back to work.
Suppose you could grab me this.
I can't grab you anything, dude, because I don't have any money. And I don't have the required material for that. Okay, we're gonna get one of these things for $220. Cool. Okay, we'll put you back on the truck. Let's go fix my machine. Alright, turn you off. That's literally how you fix the machine in this game. It's so bad. Okay, so let's put you right here. It should work. Turn you back on, machine works, and there we go. That works. Actually, that doesn't work. We're gonna put you over there. Alright, let's turn you off. Let's put everything back in. I wish it would, like, tell you where everything can go. Okay, let's put you right here. Actually, looks perfect. There we go. Alright, now let's go grab... Well, you got my money in my car, right? Yes. Alright, let's go actually... So we're actually going to set this up backwards. Alright, we're going to set this up backwards. And what I mean by backwards... What is here? Okay, yeah. What I mean by backwards is we're going to set everything up from where everything's going to end to where everything is going to start. So I know exactly how many things I need to buy. So we have 1258. How much is... Alright, so we're going to need... Figure this out while this is all working. Yes, that's a completely different game. Abe, please stick to the game that we are playing. So I'm going to need 3 smelters. And 4 of these things. Alright, so we need 4 of these things first. So let's just see how much money we're going to need for everything that we need. We need 1, 2, 3, because there are 4 types of gems. So we need 4 of these things. So that's 4 of them. There are 3 types of ore that we can get right now.
Huh?
That's 1. That's 2. Alright, so we need $7,680. We have $1,200. And we're also going to need new pipes, which are these things here. These pipes...
One day I'll buy a shiny new truck.
these pipes make our things go faster, which will make these things work better. Okay, but first, we're not going to worry about that. We just need 7,000. We basically let's just say for the sake of the game, we need $8,000. So we're gonna let that sit for a while. I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. I will be right back. Keep doing that. Oh. Alright, let's see how much we got here. Nice, $800. We're just gonna leave that in there. There we go. Let that run some more. Ooh, nice shot. Do you have any questions, Priscilla? Actually, does anybody in my chat have any questions about the next steps of the game? Or the next steps of our little factory? Are you asking a question on should we get a second bucket? I don't need a second bucket. I can just use this one. Having two buckets just makes the process a little harder. Because I would have to turn the machine off, put the other bucket down, turn the machine back on, and then run the current bucket I have to the jeweler, get everything. Get everything used. It just takes more time. I can clear terrain faster. A lot of stuff in there. I will turn you off. Run back up there.
Are you there?
It's like 400. I could have sworn that was more than that. I got 1,200 there. Now look at the size of those things. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Alright. Okay, chat. So, I'm going to call the stream here. I hope you all enjoyed this game of Hydroneer. I'm going to let this run in the background. And if you all enjoyed this, next week we can do another episode of this. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe button. It helps me out. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm already at 366. So thank you for everyone who's already subscribed. Also hit that bell notification button so you'll get notified every single time I go live and post a video. But I hope you all enjoyed and have a wonderful rest of your day. And if there are any mothers watching, have a happy rest of your Mother's Day.